of a whiteout out here in Pennsylvania, but it was bit of a whiteout out here in Pennsylvania as the final whistle goes at Ayew Park. And Rovers fighting till the bitter end in what could be a valuable or monumental goal in the grand scheme of things. 2-2 against a very energetic Swansea City. And it looked like it was game over. And to be honest with you, a 2-2 result is not the greatest scoreline for us, but it keeps us in the loop with playoffs on the horizon. That's right. We opened up the scoring. Who was it? I can't remember. It was, of course, the man in the highlights or in the spotlight this past few days, Sam Gallagher, getting on the end of a beautiful cross from what would you call it? A flying centre back. That's right. Ryan Nyambe coming from centre back with an overlapping centre back. That's right. Delivering what is a perler of a cross, low teasing effort, and he was there doing what strikers do best when played down the middle, putting the ball in the back of the bins. So that was 1-0, but then it all kind of switched on its head a little bit with Swansea getting right back into the thick of things. Liverpool loanee Ryan Brewster putting the ball in the back of the net after a nice little bit of build-up for them. The second goal for Swansea was it was early in the second half. Sorry, Andre Ayew, the Ghanaian Meister, after a little bit of a soft penalty. I think it was kind of a bit of a desperation times. I think the referee kind of might have got that one a little bit wrong. And then up steps Andre Ayew, putting the ball in the back of the bins from the penalty spot. So 2-1. It looked a little bit harsh on Rovers because we were dominating the game. If I'm completely honest with you. Having the majority of the play, majority of the chances, and Swansea can find themselves a little bit fortunate at that situation. It started to swing back into Rovers' favour. We did get ourselves a penalty, but that was actually big bad boy DG coming off the substitutes bench to try and convert the penalty. Usually you'd fancy Adam Armstrong to have a crack at it, but and maybe seniority counts or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, regardless of all that, Danny Graham was the man to take it. But Freddie Woodman, the Newcastle loanee between the sticks, big enough, strong enough, and he managed to save it. So it looked like it wasn't going to go our way at all. But again, credit to Mowbray. Doing the calls, he brought on Brereton, he did bring on DG early, around about the 50th minute, to try and change things up a little, try a bit swing it in our favours. But it was trickling away. And up steps Swansea with their flipping tactics, their time-wasting abilities. A lot of yellow cards dashed about. I even did a little bit of a clip on my Twitter feed of a Swansea player, going down with absolutely no touch whatsoever, just in a bit of a melee. I think it was a corner or something like that. Man goes down, no touch, no one near him at all. Just to waste some time. 7 minutes of injury time was added on, so it looked favourable for Rovers once the third official, fourth official, whatever it is, raised the flag or raised the time. Kind of give them a little bit of belief that they might get something out of it, and they did. Up step Bradley Johnson. He only scores thunderbolts, and that bad boy went in the back bins. Yes, rocket from Bradley Johnson to give us a share of the points in the end. So 2-2. I actually admitted defeat in this one halfway through, but that goal, that share of the points is combined with the results elsewhere. It keeps us. I think it's Ayew. I think Bristol City may have got a draw against Millwall. I think Preston lost to Fulham. Obviously Swansea were breathing down our necks, and I think Brentford also were drawing. So ultimately it's pretty much as you were. Nobody's really taken their chance here, but Rovers will remain in the playoff conversation once again. I think next up for us it's Derby, and that'll be on Sunday. So that'll be good, but we'll be able to head into that match knowing full well what's going on with the rest of the football fixtures. It will either be win and keep up the pace, or win to be able to close in on the gap. I think it is now still 4 points adrift of playoffs. 10 games now left to play, 30 points on the board. We just need to start turning these draws into wins. That's what I said at the start of kickoff. I said we need to turn these draws into wins, because right now we are the draw meisters. I think there's 3 draws on the spin at home, 3 draws on the spin period. We drew against Stoke last time, then we drew against Brentford. I think we might have even drawn the game before that. I can't remember. It's actually a little bit hard in the brains at the moment, trying to remember the result further back from Brentford, because it's been a long old week. So at the past week, when you break this down a little bit, the past 3 games we've only picked up 3 points. That's not good, but that's not, you know, but the teams above us in the grand scheme of things aren't doing better either. So ultimately though, a monstrous goal in the end for Blackburn Rovers, and of course Bradley Johnson. He's only scores screamers. A little bit later on I'll do a detailed review of this game, take a little look at the player ratings, hear what the gaffer has to say, hear what you guys have to say. If you want to get your own thoughts and opinions, then get in the old comment section or stick some tweets out there. I'll check them out and see what's going on. So next up, Derby County. A bit of a big week for me behind the scenes. Got a lot going on this week, so it might be a little bit quiet, a little bit subdued. Also, I'm also a little bit hungry. Might go get myself another donut chicken sandwich. Make sure you check that video out on the channel. It's a cracker. Until I see you all again, I'm happy. Point in the bag after what looked like it was another home defeat. So chin up, boys. We're still in the mix. It's just going to get a little bit harder for us to stay in there. Until then, bang the thumbs up, bang the subscribe. I'll see you later on with the detailed review. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.